feel like you're not allowed to have standards. Like every single person watching this video should feel like it is a privilege for people, places, and things to be in your presence. You should be able to exude that type of energy, that that goddess-like energy, without feeling bad about it. What are you feeling bad for? It is a privilege to be in your presence, especially if everything that you touch turns to gold. Everybody you come around gets blessed. Like, I noticed very late, and I honestly believe people around me noticed this before I did. When I come in your presence, you're blessed. And not only are you blessed, you're protected. Do you guys not understand that when you are one of God's people, when you are favored by the Most High, when you sit underneath and next to the Most High, that you are divinely guided and protected, and any person who is in your energy is also divinely guided and protected? That's a big deal. That's nothing to play with. That is nothing to play with. You having love for somebody protects them. You wishing somebody well protects them. When you go to the grocery store, you're protected. And everybody in that bitch is protected because you were in there. Wherever you go, walking this earth, you are protected, and everybody around you is protected because you are there. When you walk in the building, your angels they on your ass. They on you like white on rice. They watching everything and everybody because you are too important to not have that protection over your life. You are way too important. So your angels, God, your spirit team, your ancestors, whoever you are connected with, they do not play about you. Wherever you go and whoever's around you is protected by your presence, literally. And knowing that, understand, it is a privilege to be in your presence. It is a privilege to be in your life and in your energy. So with that being said, make sure that you are being very, very picky and particular about the people that you have in your life. And do not feel bad about it. Because being in your energy comes with a lot. It's a lot of perks that come with being your friend. It's a lot of perks that come with someone being your significant other or your spouse. There's a lot of perks that come with that. Whether people want to notice it or not, that's the truth. It's a lot of perks that come with you. Everything you touch turns to gold. Every business that you go to gets blessed because your energy is, you just walked in there. You're an earth angel. You just blessed people with your presence. And again, like I always say, it's not about looking down on anybody. It's not about looking down on anybody. That's not what I ever want to promote. You can uplift yourself and feel good about yourself without putting other people down. Now, if you feeling good about yourself and uplifting yourself makes somebody else uncomfortable, that's not your problem. It's not your fault that there are people in this world who are insecure and do not feel secure enough in themselves to see somebody else flex and see somebody else feel good about themselves to the point where they are able to be not only be happy for that person, but be inspired by your confidence. When you see somebody flexing, when you see somebody loving on themselves without putting anybody down, be inspired by that level of confidence. Do not feel bad about it. Because if it makes you feel bad, there's something in you that you need to work through. Don't ever project your insecurities onto these people out here, because some of these people out here, it took them a long time to find that level of confidence, me being included, which is why I'm saying what I'm saying. It took me a long time to be comfortable in my skin and find that level of confidence, because like I've said in videos before, in my video about people pleasing, I simmered myself down to make other people feel better because I noticed the attention I got. I noticed the love I got. I just noticed my energy, and I was myself, and people noticed that too. And because they were not taught to love themselves, And neither was I. It's just that energy I was born with. Some people are born with it, some people are taught. Because were not taught to love themselves, or they did not embody the energy of somebody who loved themselves. They wanted me to stop. They said, stop. Why are you doing that? Why are you loving yourself out loud? They called me vain. And it's like, why is me loving myself offend you? I'm not putting you down. You're not even a part of this equation. I'm just doing me. I'm just doing me. I didn't say nothing bad about you. I didn't talk down on you, but yet that me being me makes you upset. That sounds like a personal problem, okay? So always remember that. Love yourself out loud and understand it's a privilege to be in your presence, because you come with a lot of perks, okay? You come with a lot of perks. Divinely guided and protected. You loving somebody protects them. But be careful with that, because sometimes you can love the wrong person and provide protection to the wrong person. And that's when God gonna step in and say, let me move you out the way. Because God may be trying to hit somebody. Your angels, your ancestors, they might be trying to take somebody out. And you gonna be in the way. And they don't want to, you're not gonna be hurt as bad as this other person, but you might be in the way. Get out their way. If you know you should be giving that's it takes a lot of responsibility to be who you are. It takes a lot of responsibility to be you. So that's why you have to think. It's not just about, oh, it's a privilege to be in my presence. Yeah. It's not just that. It's, like I said, you were divinely guided and protected. So you got to be careful who you have in your space, because some people around you need to get their karma. Some people around you need to get the hell away from you, because your angels are trying to give this person their karma, but you're in the way. So you need to remove yourself and remove your protection. And as soon as you do that, they're going to get their karma, because maybe that karma is a lesson they need to learn so they can elevate. Or maybe they're never going to elevate and they just need to get their shit, because you don't know what they did to you. You don't know what they've been saying behind your back. You don't know what they do behind closed doors. I be trying to tell people, you got to be very mindful. You got to pay attention. You don't have to be the loudest in the room to love yourself out loud. You can be very quiet. Loving yourself out loud can be quiet, because it shows in your energy, right? When you walk in the room, you're not speaking. You're just walking, gliding, floating through the room, and your energy is loud. And that self-love that you put inside of yourself, all that love and positivity that you put in yourself, is showing when you step into the room. You don't have to be loud. And when you walk in the room, wherever this room is, even if it's people you are familiar with, you need to pay attention to people's mannerisms, to their body language. Pay attention, because people will tell on themselves. And some of the people you have around you are into some things, some really unspeakable dark things that you have no idea about, because you're not paying attention, and you don't want to be associated with the wrong person. Because I have been getting this download for a while now. A lot of people are about to be exposed. Like, it's continuing on into this year. It's going to be a lot of people getting exposed for the things that they do behind closed doors, and because they were being messy, and they thought they got away with it. Some of them celebrated a little bit too soon. Some of them thought, oh, I've been doing this for this long, I'm good now. Yeah, but that was until they came across you. So that goes back to what I said. You were divinely guided and protected. So you got to be careful out here. You got away with it until they ran into you. When they ran into you, that was the end of them getting away with the shit that they were doing. Because they didn't see you as important. They thought you were small. They thought you were weak. They didn't see your spirit team. Maybe you're somebody who is a popular loner and you just rock alone. They thought you were an easy target. Not understanding and realizing that you have 100 angels around you, and they made themselves a target by trying to make you a target. Or they made themselves a target by coming into your energy. And now they're getting exposed for it. And I've been getting this download. There's a lot of people who are going to be exposed, people that you wouldn't even think. It's going to be shocking the amount of people who are about to be exposed right now. And you need to make sure you are nowhere around these people when this happens. Because if you are, people are going to start looking at you. Because of that birds of a feather flock together thing. And you not even on what they on. But because you are in close proximity with these people, you're going to be looked at. So understand when I say it is a privilege to be in your presence. And it's not all about looks. It's not all about the flashy stuff. It's not about that at all. Really, I would put that at the bottom of the list. It's everything else that comes with you. You come with too much. You are our VIP. You are a very important person. So if you are somebody who is by themselves right now, you don't really have too many people around you, please understand that this is the time where you are healing yourself and figuring out who you are, what you like, and what type of people you want in your life. That is literally the phase I'm in right now. I don't have anybody around me. Y'all are my only friends, okay? Y'all are my soul family, okay? Y'all my only people. So I'm in the process of, I can feel that in the near future, there's going to be new people coming into my life. And this is going to be another test for me. So you may be going through the same thing, that you've been in hermit mode for a long time. And you haven't had anybody around you for real. So now, understand, if it's been a long time for you, it's new people that are coming into your life. And you're going to be tested. You're going to be tested. During this period where you were understanding it is a privilege for people to be around you, and in the past you weren't very mindful of the people who are around you, you didn't really pay attention, you're going to be tested. Now is the time to see, are you going to, and this is a big one for me, are you going to continue to have trust issues? Because when you are somebody who has experienced like betrayal after betrayal after betrayal, it is very hard for you to trust people. Understand me, I understand it 100%. I do not trust no one but God. That's it. I don't trust anyone. I don't put nothing past anyone. But I understand you can have that mindset, but you need people in your life. You need that human experience. You need intimate relationships. Like, I understand that. And I understand it's going to be people coming into my life. And I'm really just going to have to explain to them, like, I done been through some shit. I done been through a lot. I done been betrayed a lot. So one wrong move, it's not even that. I don't even know. Like, maybe I'm not really just going to cut you off, but I'm watching you. I'm watching you, okay? Just understand that I pick up on energy. So if you're going to come around me, you're going to be in my space. Don't do it. Don't move shiesty. Don't try to be funny. Don't do it, because my discernment and my intuition is through the roof right now. It's too on point. I don't miss nothing. I don't miss nothing, okay? So if it's gonna become a time where you're gonna have to put yourself out there. You're gonna have to make connections, but you have to be able to decipher who is a friend, a genuine friend, who is an associate, who is just, we do business together, who's a lover, whatever it is, you gotta be able to do that. So the great thing about that is you are meeting these people with a new set of eyes. So now you got it's a whole new you. You're a completely evolved person. So now when these new people come into your life, you have a new set of eyes. You'll be able to see who's for you like that. It's going to hit you like that. It's going to hit you, and you're going to be able to have people around you again and feel like you can trust yourself. But it comes at test first. It comes at test. And I really believe that you're going to pass that test with flying colors, just like you pass every test. And you can start having people around you again. You can start having fun again. You can get out of hermit mode. Like, this year is going to be really exciting for y'all. It's going to be really exciting. If you've been doing the work, it's time. Like, it's going to be so exciting. So many new experiences, so much travel. It's just going to be great. But understand who you are and make sure you are exuding that energy. Not saying too much, because our energy speaks for itself, does it not? You don't got to say too much. But like they say, walk into the room like God sent you, because he did. And you're divinely guided and protected. You are covered. You got 100 angels around you right now. You don't even know. That's how important you are. Everywhere you go, you got angels are surrounding you and every person that you are with, because you are that important. So with that type of power comes a lot of responsibility. And make sure that everybody around you knows, even if you don't say nothing, make sure your energy is saying it. It is a privilege to be in your presence. So come correct and move accordingly, because God don't play about me.